think if there's any way that we can have the meet tonight, we want to wrap it up. I don't think anyone wants to come back again. I think we're ready to get on with our lives.
Do we have cameras that bring you
Southampton in third place, Lily Boone of Southampton in second place, Rebecca Yancey of Southampton in first place, Gladys Pollock of CCV in a time of 1:29.59.
Welcome to the big show. I'm Paul Ream, joined by expert sports analyst Jonathan Houghton.
After raining cats and dogs for the past 3 evenings, Southampton brought their boots and stomped on all of the poodles here at CCV.
That's right, John. Southampton beat CCV 1,506 to 1,126. That's a 480-point win. Those swordfish sure took the poodles for a walk.
Actually, Paul, I think they changed their mascot to the devilfish.
I don't even think those exist, John.
Nonetheless, swimmers from Southampton turned up the heat and fried them fish to a hell of a crisp.
Sure thing. Now, let's take a look at some of tonight's action.
While the evening was still young, swimmer Virginia Young from Southampton showed CCV how it was done Southampton style, winning her 100-meter breaststroke by an astonishing lead. You go, girl.
Here's Southampton swimmer Lee Mork about to step up onto the block for his 100-meter breaststroke event.
There's been a lot of talk about whether Lee Mork will beat Jonathan Houghton in this race or not, but from the beginning it looks like he comes out strong stroking.
Oh, going into the turn, it's dead even. We'll see how this one turns out, folks.
And it's still neck and neck, but maybe Lee can pull it off. Oh, but it looks like Jonathan's taking the win.
Better luck next time, Lee. What a great sport.
Okay.
Good. Say you're ready. There you go. That's good.
Moving on.
Here's one of our younger swimmers getting ready to light up the water with her excellent butterfly.
Just look at that stroke, John. Look how her arms are coming out of the water. Great technique.
I don't think I've seen better, ever.
Oh, and she could go all the way. Yes. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, John, but I don't see too much shiny hiney in this one.
Not at all.
Oh, there's one. Here's Thad Lewis swimming with his broken arm. Unfortunately, he did obtain a DQ in this race.
Ooh, and this is a very close race with all of these being from Southampton. Southampton turned out the numbers in their senior department, and this is probably one of the reasons that they crushed CCV so badly. Oh, and here's Jonathan Houghton versus Dan Bowling. This is a close race, both looking cool as the underside of a pillow.
It's coming down to the end. And yes, Jonathan gets his first triple win ever.
Ooh, and now we're into the relays. All transitions and turns were fantastic, which led to a great...
Oh. This just in. Stuart Ferguson is good.
Breaking news here, folks. And here's Cap Young.
Pulling out to an almost a 25 lead.
That is just ridiculous, folks. Ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
He's lapping them like a dog with spilled ice cream.
In case case you're wondering what I was drawing during some of tonight's highlights, it's a cat. Just a cat. After lasting 4 days, swimmers had a lot to say about this meet.
So really, what do you think of the meet being postponed yet again?
Amazing, every piece is so good.
Oh yeah.
We're here with swim team advisor Mike Stott. We'd like to ask him a few questions about this unprecedented 4-day meet. Mike, how long has a meet ever lasted before this day?
In my time, which is 1979, there have been 5 3-day meets. This is the first 4-day meet in my recollection.
Do you foresee this happening at any time in the future, and what repercussions might this have in the league?
I do not see this happening again, and I think it'll be made very clear to refs at the next JRAC meeting that the meet is to be with safety in mind, to be concluded as early as possible for me.
Do you think there were any errors in judgment in the first 2 days of this meet?
Swimming is always about judgment, and I'm not one to ascribe blame or give anybody a free pass. I think there were opportunities Tuesday probably to swim the meet.
All right, thank you very much.
No, say it with some feeling. Go Southampton!
There you go.
All right, thanks. There's a lot of hype going into this relay about how we were going to perform and whether we would go 1, 2, 3 or not. So, how do you think you performed overall?
Well, you know, what I like to do is like to go out there, give it 110%, see what happens. I just kind of freak, I think really the results speak for themselves. We got the 1, 2, 3. That's true. SRA all the way, Stratford Streets. Stratford Streets!
In these troubled times, you got to keep on keeping on. You got to come what you got to do, and you got to do what you did. You got to know that you're going to do what you do.
It's true. Very true.
But not focus on what you didn't do when you did it.
Team effort. It's team effort.
What was it like having to come back 4 nights in a row and not knowing whether you would swim or not each night?
You know, it really drains on all 3 aspects of a great athlete. First of all, physically, you got to come in, do a meet each day. Second of all, mentally, you got to get yourself up. You got to get hyped each and every day. Most importantly, spiritually, deep down in your soul and your core, you come in, you want to swim in a meet. All of a sudden, God throws a lightning bolt down at you. You can't do it. Each night, you think, has God want this meet to happen? It's a real drain on you, physically, spiritually, mentally.
I totally agree.
You know, personally, I don't mind coming 4 nights in a row. For my contract, I'm getting paid $1.5 million per meet, so I had no problem with it.
You know, in troubled times such as these, you got to keep on keeping on. You got to be ready every night to do what you're gonna do. You got to do what you're doing without thinking about what you did, but while doing what you're gonna do.
That was an excellent statement.
We're here with Thad Lewis, junior swimmer for our team. Excellent. And Thad, a lot of people thought you would not be able to do very well with this cast on your arm. Now, tell us about that. How did you do this evening?
I DQ'd in my fly, but I got 2 seconds so far, I think.
Sounds good. Thank you, Thad.
You're welcome.
We're here with Coach Mike Peters. Mike, this meet lasted an unprecedented 4 days. What kind of toll did that take on you as a coach?
It takes a toll on us. It's a little difficult to get up every day, make sure you're ready to cheer on the kids, focus on the swims. But you just have to do it. It's part of your job. It's part of life. Some things don't work out like they're supposed to. But our kids did a great job, and I think overall, we went as best as it could with the difficulties we had.
Excellent. We're here with CCV coach Mike McKee, and we'd like to ask him a few questions. Mike, how does it feel after losing meet after meet to Southampton?
Well, honestly, this is my first year, so it's the first time I got to taste defeat to Southampton, but you know, I'm sure we get used to it after a while.
Alright, any things that you could attribute to this loss?
Lack of older swimmers, especially boys. I don't know how you guys do it, but you keep them coming back.
Thank you very much, Coach.
All right, thank you.
SportsCenter here with former coach Dave Holland.
Well, John, it's great to be back here with Southampton. So you think the legacy is terrific? The legacy is terrific, John.
Well, after 4 days of trial and tribulation, I think we've all gotten somewhere. Spiritually, mentally, meteorologically.
From the sports desk, signing off, I'm Jonathan Houghton.
And I'm Paul Ream.
We'll see you Monday, Southampton.